Welcome back to our Vegas Aces YouTube channel. My name is Angela Marie, and I'll be your host for today. In this video, we'll be discussing mercantile gambling versus social gambling. But before we get started, I just want to remind you to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you'll always be notified of our latest videos and live streams. If you're brand new to this channel, thank you. And if this is your first time here, Vegas Aces was created as a way to help people learn how to play and deal table games. As a way to give back to our community, we offer a free dealing trade school where we help place dealers at no cost. Vegas Aces has evolved into a marketing business that helps table game inventors bring their idea to fruition and assist placing their new game in a casino. Now, on with the show. Today, at every corner of the world, we're exposed to a variety of forms of mercantile gambling. The slot machines on the Strip, the horse races at racetracks, the riverboats on the Mississippi River, the baccarat tables at mega resorts in Asia, the billion-dollar Powerball jackpots on billboards, and the casinos in the jungles of Cambodia on the blue waters of Saipan, or by the safari in Kenya. These venues and their nonstop marketing are all pivotal elements of mercantile gambling, but it did not start out this way. Although gambling is as old as humanity, mercantile gambling did not get onto the stage until the 15th century. Before then, social games played among peers at equal odds, predominated. Now let's delve into mercantile gambling first before talking about social gambling, and we'll summarize the key differences at the end. So mercantile gambling, also called commercial gambling, is any form of gambling honestly conducted for a profit as a revenue source for an established business or government. It's where the general public is free to bet against a fixed bank. Playing a slot machine in a Vegas casino and purchasing a $2 lottery ticket are the epitome of mercantile gambling. It lets people play against an emotionless house at the price of the house edge. Now, Northern Italy has been credited to be the cradle of mercantile gambling. The word ridotto was created in 1567 to suggest a semi-private place for gambling, dancing, eating, and gossip, all of which are integral parts of a modern casino. As ridotti flourished in 1638, the Venetian government legalized mercantile gambling and opened the ridotto in the Sanmuese Palace, which is widely regarded as the first casino ever. It's still in operation today as the Casino di Venezia. Not in Italian here, I'll do my best, guys. But if you travel to Venice someday, make sure to pay it a visit. The invention of mercantile gambling laid the foundation for three practices that are still true today. Number one, it provided a way to legitimately make a living from gambling. The casinos generate profits through the built-in house edge and provided livelihoods for employees. Number two, it freed players from the bonds of sociability. They could now gamble against professionally run establishments whenever they wish for any length of time desired, instead of only playing within social circles for fixed lengths on special occasions. And number three, it led gambling out of the shadows and started the practice of providing governments with funds for public good in exchange for security and operating guarantees. Through centuries, mercantile gambling has gradually spread across all continents, getting increasingly regulated and routinely being used as a source of funding for government revenue, civic infrastructure, and public services like education or senior care. The opening of casino resorts everywhere provided the stage for gaming professionals to disperse across the globe, and international events like the G2E facilitated the generation and adoption of new ideas and standards worldwide. Now, before we continue, we have a quick word from our sponsor. If you like this video and you want to help support Vegas Aces, then please remember to tip your dealer. And now you can with Super Chat. Super Chat is a way YouTube allows you to show your appreciation by tipping any amount you want. Give it a try. Or you can show your support by becoming a member of our Patreon page. We have different levels and rewards that you can choose from. Any membership level counts, even $1. So become a Patreon member today. And now, on with the show. Now let's move on to the more lighthearted social gambling. Social gambling is where players bet against each other, usually in a friendly setting. A home poker game with friends, a raffle drawing at a charity event, a sports bet between fraternity brothers with no vig all fall into this category. Social gambling makes sense for people who gamble only to relieve tedium or boredom, or simply to enjoy the occasion. Here's another perfect example of social gambling. In mainland China, when any form of mercantile gambling other than the state-run lottery is strictly forbidden, long sessions of poker or mahjong are popular at most households every day around the Lunar New Year. Although some of these games lead to money or gifts changing hands, they're a widely accepted form of social gambling. Now, in the next section, we'll discuss the key differences between mercantile gambling and social gambling right after a word from our sponsor. If you like this video and you want to help support Vegas Aces, then one of the ways you can do so is by going to vegasaces.com and click on one of our affiliate banners. When you sign up for an account through an affiliate link from our site, we get a small commission. If you ever have any problems or disputes, then just email Heather at heather@vegasaces.com and she'll help you through it. Now, back to the show. Now let's summarize the key differences between mercantile gambling and social gambling. Number one, the legality. Mercantile gambling is highly regulated. Numbers of licenses are limited in each jurisdiction and they can be expensive to maintain. Many jurisdictions still ban mercantile gambling or enforce restrictions. For example, Macau is the only place in China that allows mercantile gambling except lottery. South Korean casinos are only open to non-citizens, and Singapore charges an admission fee for locals, but is free to foreigners. On the other hand, social gambling exists on a much larger scale worldwide and is largely tolerated. Number two, the focus and the setting. The focus of mercantile gambling is on ensuring profit for the house, while the focus of social gambling is on the entertainment and socializing activity of the participants. Mercantile gambling welcomes virtually anyone to try their luck at the price of the house edge and lets strangers to sit at the same table, while social gambling is mostly done within close circles in a friendly setting. Number three, the odds and the rules. Mercantile gambling always has detailed written rules for every game and has published odds with a house edge. Most of these rules and odds are universally identical across countries. On the other hand, social gambling has no house edge and participants bet against each other at equal odds. There might be some general rules for some games, but almost never written. For example, different parts of the world have different popular poker variants for home games, and the mahjong played in northern China, southern China, Taiwan, and the Philippines all follow different rules. In fact, participants are free to make up any rules that all parties agree on. Number four, the stakes and the impacts. Mercantile gambling takes in more than $1 trillion every year worldwide and is the economic pillar for the state of Nevada, hundreds of Native American tribes across the US, and tourist destinations like the Bahamas, Macau, and Monaco. Gambling sessions of five-figure swings happen every day in local casinos and every minute on the Las Vegas Strip. All these mercantile gambling venues generate billions in government revenues. It also poses danger to families and the society if not conducted responsibly. Social gambling, on the other hand, generates close to zero for the society, other than adding spice to people's lives. But the stakes are also extremely low compared to mercantile gambling, ranging from low hundreds to quarters, or even simply bragging rights. For more information on this and the history of gambling, check out Roll the Bones Casino Edition by David G. Schwartz. You can find a link to it on Amazon in the description below. That does it for today's show. Just a quick reminder, Vegas Aces is supported by viewers like you. Donations make it possible for all of these videos to be brought to you for free. If you think this video is worth more than $0, then please donate the amount you feel it's worth by clicking the link in the description below. As always, thank you for watching, and please join us for our next live stream. We have a live stream every Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, this is Angela Marie with Vegas Aces, reminding you that education can change the world. See you next time.